The screen flickered. A grainy live stream, June 14, 2025. Zaria Khadejah Carr, known to thousands as Duchess Dior, sat in her Twin City, Georgia home. Her husband, Marcus Jamil Carr, the Frenchman, leaned into the frame. They were arguing. Again. The comments rolled in, laughing emojis, popcorn gifs, spill the tea. Her voice cracked as she accused him of cheating. His eyes narrowed, his words sharp, "You're gonna make me kill you." The chat exploded, LMAO, he wailed. This drama though fire. No one called 911.3 hours later, Zaria was dead. Shot by Marcus, who then fled in her Dodge Challenger, only to end his own life as police closed in. The internet, still buzzing, didn't know how to process it. Wait, was that real? Someone typed. The laughing emoji stopped. The hashtag shifted, hashtag justice for Duchess. Hashtag RIP. At what point did this stop being drama and start becoming a death sentence? Zaria and Marcus weren't just a couple. They were a brand. Duchess Dior and the Frenchman, a social media spectacle on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook Live. Their love story, curated, filtered, and performed, drew thousands. Perfect angles, matching outfits, their newborn's tiny hands in frame. But the cracks were public too. Live streams of shouting matches. Accusations of infidelity. Tears. Apologies. Repeat, algorithms loved it. The more raw, the more viral. Every fight fed the machine, comments, likes, shares. "You're wild for this," one follower wrote. Another, "This is better than reality TV." The platforms pushed their chaos to the top, rewarding dysfunction with visibility. Each video racked up views, each argument fueled engagement. Their pain was content. And we consumed it. Zaria posted cryptic pleas between the fights. "I need help before I lose my life or freedom," she wrote hours before her death. The post got 3,000 likes. No one sent help. The algorithm didn't care about the warning, it just saw the clicks. Zaria Khadejah Carr was 27. A mother of two. A corrections officer who worked long shifts, then came home to create. Her Instagram was a mosaic of motherhood, her son's smile, her newborn's tiny feet, her own tired but radiant face. She shared makeup tutorials, motivational quotes. Glimpses of her life in Twin City, Georgia. "Be your own kind of beautiful," she'd caption. Her followers, tens of thousands, called her a light. She was candid. Messy, sometimes. She'd go live to vent about Marcus, about his cheating, about their fights. But she also posted love. Videos of them laughing, dancing, planning their future. She believed in him, friends said. She believed in them. Her warmth drew people in. Her vulnerability kept them there. Zaria wasn't a character. She was a woman navigating love, motherhood, and a relationship that was unraveling in public. Her final post wasn't a script. It was a plea, "My kids need me." Marcus. Jamil Carr, 36, was the Frenchman. Charismatic, volatile, a man whose charm masked a storm. He met Zaria while he was incarcerated, where she worked as a corrections officer. When he was released, he moved in with her and her son. They married, had a child, built a life. Online, he was her co-star, grinning in photos, bantering in videos, playing the role of devoted husband, but the live streams told another story. Marcus's temper flared often. He'd accuse Zaria of cheating, of casting spells to ruin his finances. He'd yell, threaten, then laugh it off. "Just playing," he'd say, as the comments egged him on. His past, prison, instability, hovered like a shadow. Followers saw the red flags. "Girl, leave him," they'd type. But they kept watching. Marcus wasn't a monster in every moment. He was a father, a man who'd known struggle, who loved Zaria in his own broken way. But his unraveling was public. And no one stopped the show. We were there. In the comments. In the stitches. In the TikTok duets dissecting their fights. "This tea is piping hot," one creator captioned, overlaying Zaria's tearful live with dramatic music. Another posted a reaction video, "Y'all, this man is unhinged." The likes poured in. The shares multiplied. Hashtags trended, hashtag Duchess Dior, hashtag the Frenchman, hashtag toxic love. The internet turned their pain into a game. Their arguments were episodes, their accusations plot twists. They are like reality TV, one commenter wrote. Can't stop watching. We stitched, we reacted, we debated who was right. Was Zaria cheating? Was Sharmarcus lying? We speculated. In real time, as if their lives were a script, were we watching or participating? Every view fueled the algorithm. Every comment added to the noise. We didn't just consume their chaos. We amplified it. We made it go viral. And when Zaria begged for help, we scrolled past June the 14th, 2025. 9 p.m. The Facebook Live starts. Zaria and Sharmarcus are in their living room. The tension is thick. He accuses her of cheating. She fires back, saying he cheated first, after prison. The chat lights up, OOP, she spilled. He mad face with tears of joy. Sharmarcus's voice rises. Stop talking over me. He holds a knife, casually at first. The comments notice, is that a knife? But the emojis keep coming. Zaria grabs his phone, defiant. She ain't willing to die behind this, she says. The chat laughs. Queen energy. Then it escalates. Sharmarcus says, if I get off this live, you ain't gonna make it out the door. Zaria mentions someone named Udi. He snaps. You're gonna make me kill you. She promises to spill the tea later. The live ends abruptly, silence. 3 hours later, police find Zaria unresponsive. Shot. Dead. The comments shift, wait, what happened? Is this real? The internet, so quick to laugh, is too slow to understand. Twin City police arrived at 9:30 p.m. Zaria was gone. Sharmarcus had fled in her Dodge Challenger. An alert went out. By 11 p.m., Wayne County deputies spotted the car. Sharmarcus, cornered, turned the gun on himself. 2 lives ended. 2 children, orphaned. The internet reeled. I was just watching them argue, one commenter wrote. How is she dead? Hashtags multiplied, hashtag justice for Duchess, hashtag say her name. GoFundMes appeared for Zaria's children. Vigils were planned. She was a light, a follower posted. How did we miss this? Catherine Sherman Williams, Sharmarcus's mother, shared her grief online. They loved each other, she wrote, but it was toxic. She tried to intervene, she said. It wasn't enough. The comments under her post were a mix of condolences and blame. Why didn't you stop him? This is on you. The dissonance was deafening. Lols to rips in hours. The same platform that hosted their fights now hosted their memorials. This wasn't tea. This wasn't mess. This wasn't content. This was abuse. Zaria's pleas weren't plot points, they were cries for help. Sharmarcus's threats weren't banter, they were warnings. Their live streams weren't entertainment, they were a public unraveling. Domestic violence doesn't start with a bullet. It starts with control, manipulation, escalation. Zaria's posts showed the signs: fear, desperation, love twisted with pain. We saw it. We called it drama. We watched a woman beg for her life and scrolled past because it was just alive. Why do we only care when someone dies? Why do we wait for blood to see the bruises? Zaria's story isn't unique. It's a pattern, played out in public. Ignored until it's fatal. Social media thrives on spectacle. Breakups, meltdowns, fights, they are the fuel of engagement. Platforms reward raw emotion with visibility. Zaria and Sharmarcus's chaos was algorithmically perfect, emotional, messy, clickable. Every view, every comment, told the system to push it further. We've been trained to consume pain. Reality TV taught us to laugh at dysfunction. Social media made it interactive. We don't just watch, we react, we stitch, we share. We turn lives into content. And when the content is toxic love, we glorify it. Relationship goals, we caption, until it's a crime scene. Where was the intervention? Zaria's plea for help got 3,000 likes. No one called for help. The platforms didn't flag the threats. The audience didn't stop the show. We were. All complicit in the spectacle, Zaria Khadejah Carr was 27. A mother. A light. She loved a man who loved her back until he didn't. Their story played out on our screens and we watched. We laughed. We commented. We shared. Until the screen went black and the comments turned to condolences. This isn't rare. Live streams have broadcast suicides, murders, abuse. We watch, we react, we move on. But what if we stopped? What if we saw the pleas, the threats, the pain, and acted? What if we called for help instead of clicking share? If someone had stopped watching and started helping, would Zaria be alive? Are you watching someone live their final act right now and calling it content? Rest in peace, Duchess Dior. This wasn't a storyline. It was a life. A warning. And we better start listening.